I have an announcement to make.
Okay.
Ready for this? I feel confident that I know where Allyson Felix's last race is going to be. We've been trying to figure this out for a while. I feel confident I know the answer. It's going to be at the World Athletics Championships in Eugene, Oregon, because Allyson Felix is going to make the team in the 400. I think she's going to run USA's. She said in an interview, someone flagged for me that I think she plans on running through USA's, and she just ran a 50.7 over in Chorzów. I think she's going to get at least to the finals at USA's, and that's going to put her on the relay team. Now, whether that's the mixed gender 4x4 or whether it's the just regular 4x4 as a member of the relay pool, I don't know. But do you know where 50.7 right now gets you in the US in the 400,
But
the women's
I
quarter?
do know. I do know because I was looking at it last night.
Fourth. Fourth. And one of those people is a Thing Mo, who's probably not going to run the event. So there's third. Another one of those people is Britton Wilson, who, by the way, side note, Britton Wilson should probably run this event as opposed to the
Yes.
four. I mean, it's probably easier for her to make the team, but we'll put that aside right now. We're talking about Allyson Felix. And then Kennedy Simon is on that list. Now, there might be some other people who run fast at NCAAs. There might be some people who turn in a good performance pre USA's, but we're 3 weeks out, Gordon, and she just ran the fourth fastest American time. And I think if she goes to USA's, she runs USA's, which I assume she's going to do, I think she's going to make the team. And I don't think she's going to be like, no, I don't want the spot. She's going to want to go back. That will be the perfect send off for Felix. And as a track and field fan, someone who's followed her career forever, I think that's like a way more appropriate way to go out than just like, oh, I'm going to show up at one last Diamond League, or I'm going to run in a continental tour in Europe, or I'm going to run this meet in New York or wherever. Like Allyson Felix, with the career she's had, it would be so fitting for her last race to be in a global championship.
Do you think Allison expected the 400-meter US field to be really non-existent? Like, we're not seeing the Wade and John, the Kendall Ellis's, the Jonathans,
Yeah.
Quinera Hayes. Like, where's Quinera Hayes? And we're not seeing these like low 50s and 49 highs from some of the great 400-meter runners. Like, we're seeing two college kids and an 800-meter runner be our top three 400-meter stars.
Yeah.
So it just seems like maybe Felix is like, wait a minute, I might be in shape enough to maybe even win USA's. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I, I like. Do you think she's kind of surprised that her 50.7 in June is already fourth in the US?
Yeah. Probably a little bit. But this is what we were talking about last year. Remember when you were insistent she wasn't going to make the team? And I said, well, look at the list and name the three people that are going to make it in front of her. And then that sort of extended globally. Then it became name three people who are going to be able to medal. Like you can give me Shauna Miller Weibo, you can give me Paulino, but everybody else, this is last year on the world scene, was a bit better. Now this year on the world scene, it's different. Like I'm not going to go and pick her for a medal. I'm not even going to say right now she's going to make the team. But the woman she lost to in Poland, Kazmarek's like a legit 400-meter runner. Like that's not a bad loss for her. The 400 globally has been kind of wonky this year because there's been some high profile races that have been in bad conditions. Paulino's looked really good. Miller Weibo lost to her. There's been some fast collegiate marks, as we know, but nothing's been out of this world. Nothing's been like, oh man, you don't even have a chance. This is going to be ridiculous. So I don't know if this was by design. Remember, this whole thing was very somewhat secretive. There was never like this outward plan. There was never a tweet. It's like, here are my last 5 races. She said, I think it was after Mount Sac, I'm going to do 5 or 6 races. I think we have to be up to 5 or 6 at this point. And then she said before one of these most recent meets that she's going to run USA's. And I just think if you run USA's and you make a team, you're going to run world championships. I would be stunned if she made the team and then didn't run world championships. Yeah, she's already run That was her 4th race already. 2 200s and 2 400s. And if you take her best mark on both, a 22.4 and then a 50.71, those are solid. The other 2 marks, um, slower than we would expect from her, but like she can with the way that if she runs 50.5, or I mean, I mean, I know if she runs 50.7 in a semi, she's gonna make the final.
Yeah.
Don't you? I mean, there's just no way she's not gonna make the final.
No, yeah, she's gonna make the team. I believe that. 50.7 is very different from running like a 51 high, So
Yeah.
according to my math, it's almost a second different. That's the
How many
difference.
points? How many,
Points. Oh, the points. I don't know. The point difference is a little different, but
yeah.
the time difference. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. I think Felix is now showing that she is fit enough to be able to make the U.S. team, which will put her also on the 4x4. And that makes sense. That will be her swan song
Yeah.
of running in Eugene one last time in
Mhm.
front of the world state on the world stage. Um,
Yeah. Well,
so yeah,
and the whole idea of this is the first outdoor championships, world championships in U.S. history. It makes sense that she would be there. She's been the
yeah,
face of U.S. track for so long. Now, timing was tough, especially when it got pushed back a year because of COVID. Not everybody's career. Like, I thought when they first named when this championship was going to be, I was like, oh, that's going to be the perfect send off for Ashton Eaton. He's been retired for feels like forever now. But that's just what I thought in my head. Oh,
yeah.
this will be an Eaton coronation. Uh so for someone who's been such a big part of US track, it makes sense that she would be able to compete there. Like enjoy that opportunity to race one last time. And on a relay, it's fitting too because she's done such good work on the relays throughout the year.